So a lot of us who have been in the self-help space for some time know the importance of having a well-defined morning ritual. But something that is equally important but often overlooked is a nighttime ritual. What you do before bed determines what your next day is going to look like. So it's very important that you get this right. If you have the beginning of your day in control using the morning ritual and the ending of your day in control using the nighttime ritual, then you are ahead of 99% of the population who are going through life without any direction or purpose. Hi there, welcome back to InsightJunky, and today we'll talk about the evening ritual that will increase your productivity and make you more successful. So the first tip is that you need to wind down. So most of us go to bed in a very unplanned way. Maybe you're working until midnight and then you eventually fall asleep. Or maybe you're watching YouTube videos like this one late at night. This is not the best way to prepare your body for sleep. You have to signal to your subconscious mind that it's time to sleep. So you have to wind down. Close all the work you have and clean up your space. Sleeping in a cluttered environment will only make you more stressed. Light some scented candles if that will make you feel any better. Take a warm shower, change your clothes, and make sure that you're as comfortable as possible. The point of doing this is that your brain needs to know that it's time for you to go to sleep. If you keep working till the last waking moment, your brain will continue to be in that problem-solving mode, and that will reduce the quality of your sleep. Have you ever studied or worked so much that once you go to bed, you're unable to go to sleep? This is exactly why you need to wind down before you go to bed. And if you really have problems switching off your brain, this next tip should help you with that. So tip number 2 is to read fiction. Now I don't really read a lot of fiction personally, as most of the books I read are about personal development. But at night, I don't want to think about anything else, which is why reading a fiction book is the best thing that you can do. Reading a fiction book will allow you to switch off your logical mind and get swept up in your own imagination. If reading fiction isn't really your thing, you can also read biographies of great people. Reading about the lives of great people and the challenges they faced will not only inspire you, but will also help you get out of your own head, which will in turn allow you to calm your mind and go to sleep. Now the third tip is to meditate. I recommend meditating at least once a day, and if you can only do it once, I suggest you do it in your morning ritual because that's when you're going to be the most awake. But I highly recommend that you also meditate for at least 5 to 10 minutes in the night because that can dramatically reduce your stress. If you don't know how to meditate, just do this. Focus on your breath, and if any thoughts come up, imagine that they're balloons that are floating away. Keep doing this anytime any thought comes up. Meditation will allow you to let go of all the stress you've accumulated throughout the entire day. And again, this can help you clear your mind before you go to sleep. Keep breathing deeply, as that will also reduce your stress levels and improve the quality of your sleep. Now tip number 4 is to recite your affirmations. If you followed my video on morning rituals, you've probably already written down your affirmations. Affirmations are basically sentences of things you want to happen in your life in the present tense. For example, I eat healthy food and have 6-pack abs, or I work hard on my business and make $1 million in a month. So before going to sleep, recite your affirmations out loud and really feel the energy behind the words when you say them. Don't just say, I make $1 million in a year. It has to be more passionate, like I make $1 million a year and I'm excited and happy. The reason you do that is your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between your reality and your imagination. So the only way you can communicate with your subconscious mind is through the emotions you feel. So if you recite your affirmations with meaning and intent and make yourself feel as if it has already happened, your subconscious mind will start to believe it as well. This will make you take more action in life and will give you more self-confidence and energy. Now tip number 5 is to write down your tasks for the next day. Now following this step has actually increased my productivity at least 10 times. Every night before I go to bed, I decide what I'm going to do the next day. And you have to make sure that what you write on this list is actually meaningful work and not stuff like doing the laundry or washing the dishes. They also have to be realistic. If you're going to write down work that can only be done in 2 days, in 2 or 3 days, and you expect yourself to finish it in just 1 day, then you're setting yourself up for failure. So be realistic about what you can achieve in a day, and then once you've written it down, make a commitment to yourself that no matter what happens the next day, you're going to do everything on that list. Here's my biggest secret for success. If you actually make it a part of your identity to do everything you wrote on this list the day before, your life will completely change. This will instill in you a self-confidence that will make you believe that you can do anything you set your mind to, because quite frankly, you actually can once you make this commitment. And step number 6 is to set a time to wake up the next day. After doing the above ritual, the worst thing that you can do is not set a time for when you're going to wake up the next day. Look, you have to be in control of how you start the day and how you end the day. And a big part of that is controlling when you wake up. A lot of people complain that they're just not able to get up early in the morning. And their solution is very simple. Just sleep earlier. Make sure that every night you sleep at a time that is appropriate so that you can get as much sleep as you need. Make a commitment to yourself about when you're going to wake up. Set an alarm if you have to, and when you wake up, make sure that you get out of bed immediately. If you hit the snooze button or take just 5 more minutes or any other stupid excuse to not wake up at the time you have to, you're not going to set yourself up for success. So be sure to wake up when you need to every single day. That alone will make a huge difference in your life. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it. And if you want more, make sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.